happy holidays. We are your portal away from your family. If you want.
Yeah, this is the podcast you listen to on your cousin walk.
So what kind of cookies we got here?
We've got lemon and white chocolate cookies. And then we've got kitchen sink cookies that have so many things. There's oatmeal, coconut, dark chocolate, Rice Krispies, oats, pretzels,
Pretzels.
onions. Just kidding. There's no onions in there.
Onions and sour cream and onion cookies. Is
Yeah, don't
that
tell
new
me.
from Ruffle?
Don't tell me. I'll make those. I'll make them and they'll be fucking good too.
That sounds good. I'd try some. What about you, Dave?
Is this the podcast?
Well, I mean, it could be.
No,
We're
I mean,
gonna.
I mean, we're record. This is.
Yeah, well, I might cut all this out. I
Okay.
might not.
Yeah, fuck. So it depends on whether or not I'm funny right now. Whether or not this makes.
I
sense.
didn't have to be funny. I was just listing off all the bullshit in my cookie.
Yeah, I mean, you were informative, and now I gotta come in with the zinger and tie it up.
Is that what it is?
I
Yep.
think so.
Yeah, we're all counting on you, Dave.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
It's a high stakes situation. Whatever you do, don't burp.
Yeah, we got there's a lot of cookies riding on this. We got a lot of cookies on the table here. You don't want to mess this up.
I had a large and spicy dinner, so there will be some noises
Okay.
sort of emanating from me.
This mics will pick it up.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, well, and if you, at any time you need a beverage, we'll make that happen. Okay.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause-
It's right here. I can bev people.
All right. Okay.
Just
well,
grip it and rip it right on.
Let's
on mic.
do it.
People love that.
grip it and rip it. He says. All
There are
right.
some mics out there where people just be vaping.
Yeah.
You know.
So wait, there's like vape ASMR, vape SMR?
I mean, I think they're talking about other like douchebag things or whatever. but, like,
It's not
they're
the point of the podcast.
ripping fat vape dabs. Is that what? I don't know. Is that what they're doing?
Some people are.
Yeah, I think it's called like plug-in fat chungos or something. I think that's the slang.
Chumbing long zumbos.
Chumbawamba ing.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, the teens are calling it Chumbawamba.
The Chumbawamba.
Chumba the Riz and stuff, right?
Yeah, they're an incredible community of Chumbawambas. They,
Is that appropriation if you're
Not a member of
Zooming?
Chumbawamba.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
and you get knocked down and you indeed get back up again. Is that?
Wait, that's Smash Mouth. Just kidding.
No,
Oh.
how dare you? I was about to get up and leave. I'm a huge Chumbawamba fan. Like, unironically, we can play a game where, we're going to play a game. I've got
Okay.
something. So you're going to have to guess whether this is a Chumbawamba quote or a Malcolm X quote.
Oh my god, amazing.
Oh, I see. I knew that this would be okay. We're just gonna get into it. Welcome to History and Whatever, the Christmas party edition once again. And David Ledbetter, the president of the Chumbawamba fan club, is looking up quotes. And we also got Jen J here
Hello.
for the
Happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays. We are your portal away from your family. If you want.
Yeah. This is the podcast you listen to on your cousin walk.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. And then you come back for dinner.
Yeah. We should have
gotta
done a
be-
cousin walk before this.
Oh,
We really should have.
well, we can hit pause. And I can get in my pocket.
I want to play the game. game.
Okay, well,
Ledbetter
all right.
said.
Oh, I'm having a real hard time setting it
Oh,
up. You
okay.
guys vamp. It's okay. We're
Oh, I'll just rip a fat dape or whatever.
They're like, you know what we should call it for short? You know what we should call vaping for short is daping.
So stupid.
All right, so Malcolm X or Chumbawamba. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down.
Are we back on?
I think. Oh yeah, we're.
Okay.
I think that's. I'm gonna go with Chumbawamba on that one.
All right, that's. You know what? You'd be right.
Okay. You're
All right.
starting off easy.
Yeah. That. Okay. Now it's going to get a little bit harder. All
Okay.
right. All right. I'm for truth, no matter who tells it. I'm for justice, no matter who it's for or against. Is that Chumbawamba or Malcolm X?
I think that sounds like Malcolm X.
What do you think?
I'm gonna concur.
All right, yeah, that's Malcolm X.
Okay.
All right, how about here it is. We like it when cops get killed. We're not going to lie about it. We all choose sides. Don't you? Is that Malcolm X or Chumbawamba?
Oh my god, I'm on the fence on that
Yeah,
one.
I'm gonna say Chumbawamba. I feel like there's a side to Chumbawamba I don't know about.
I think I'm gonna go Chumbawamba too. I don't know.
That one was Chumbawamba. Chumbawamba
Yes.
did say that.
All right.
Yes.
In the 90s, before it was cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's maybe why they're only the one-hit wonder. They're like, shut you down.
Yeah.
Can't talk about the man. We're owned by the man.
It's
right,
like when
never mind.
Sinead
Sorry.
O'Connor ripped up that picture of the Pope.
Oh yeah.
Oh, was that a big deal? I don't
People,
remember
isn't
that.
that weird to think about? Is that people used to give a shit about the Pope even if they weren't Catholic? Like
Yeah,
that's
they
crazy
did.
to me.
Yeah. I remember that. People fucking love that.
I mean, what's the big deal? We can always just get a new pope. I mean, just burn some papers and whatever.
But you're not going to get a new Chumbawamba. You know what I mean?
That, you know
Yeah,
what?
there's only the one Sinead O'Connor.
You're right.
We got popes
Rest in
aplenty.
peace.
All those cardinals want to be popes. I mean, but
Nobody's trying to be Sinead O'Connor except for
Yeah.
Sinead.
they're
I was going to say God rest her soul, but I think that she was pretty.
I think rest in peace is really,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah. Nobody
More
can complain
appropriate.
about
Yeah,
that.
she
I
strayed
guess.
from her walk
Yeah.
with Christ, and I'm still pretty mad about it.
Well, that's a rocky path. Get off my back, man! Making my footprints all heavy.
Wait, I don't think that. I think you need to reread that one. Wait, that's not. There was one set of footprints in the sand because I gave Jesus a piggyback ride. I don't think that's how that one went.
Oh, I was taking it literally. You know? I figured he was crawling up there, just whispering in your ear, sweet Christly nothing.
Well, no, Jesus gave us a piggyback ride. Otherwise, that wouldn't be like a super saviory thing to do. Just like, I'm tired, let me up there.
Excuse me, how many miles did you carry your cross?
Yeah, he needs uppies. The Lord needs uppies.
Yeah, that's in like.
Nothing compares to that joke.
Yeah, let's call it.
Yeah, that's. All right, I was gonna say that's from like the book of Job, right? It's in Job somewhere. It's like, and the Lord saith, "I need uppies" or something.
I think that's in there.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
No, your joke was way better. I shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna cut that out. You know, we're trying to remember about it's December 25th, right? It's Christmas
Yeah.
Some say,
Okay.
yeah.
This year, it falls on
in America.
that day.
You know, the only place that we know about.
American Christmas, yeah.
American Christmas 25th. This is an arbitrary number. It's like there's no way we could tell what day this guy was born on.
Well,
And it comes from other stuff that has nothing to do with him.
Well, and Canadians call it Boxing Day.
I like that better.
Huh.
I made that shit up. Yeah,
They should have called it Unboxing Day, though, right?
Yeah. Well, no, that's Easter.
Oh,
They're like,
right.
"What's up, everybody?
Right.
We're about to move this stone. Make sure to smash that like button."
Like and subscribe.
I was thinking that it's the day that, everybody knows that when you wake up, the whole family's going to have to put the gloves on and you're just going to go at it,
I think we have fundamentally different Christmases.
Merry Christmas! Bang, bang!
I don't know. I was raised Baha'i. Like, I'm not the one to ask. I had to memorize other stuff,
You didn't do Christmas?
No.
Did you have holidays?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We had the 12 days of Ridvan, and we had Nowruz, which is like New Year. And, I don't know, a couple other ones.
Well, I was...
Didn't stick, huh?
I'm not a Baha'i. I am definitely not one.
Yeah, I was forced into the Jehovah's Witness, thing. So we got nothing. Mm-hmm. We got negative stuff. It was like, oh yeah, the stuff that all the kids do? No. Not for you. You're going to be even weirder because you're going to say you're not going to do it.
So now you're in like the Jehovah's Witness protection program.
Yeah. If they find me, I'll be disfellowshipped.
Yeah.
No, I had Baha'is on my mom's side of the family, and then my dad's side of the family were like Lutheran or Methodist or something. So there was a Christmas where I had to be. I would go to my dad's usually for Christmas because I don't know, my mom was cool, and I guess, and my grandma would make me go to church, and so they had me in like the is it a pageant or a nativity or like whatever?
It's one or both of those for
It
sure.
depends on the activity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they put you in the manger or was there
Oh no, I have never fit in a manger. A little side note about me: I would never fit in a manger.
I'm just trying to figure out what kind of activity we have
I
here,
was
right?
a wise man.
Okay, definitely a nativity scene.
We
for
are
sure.
talking about like Red River County, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
So for there, I was a wise man.
Yeah.
But my dad had taken me to his barber, and they gave me a chili bowl haircut. So
Hell yeah.
yeah.
A Texas chili bowl.
So it didn't have any beans in it.
Yeah.
Just
All
meat.
meat.
Yeah.
All meat.
He gave me an all beef haircut.
Yeah, fresh, never frozen.
Fuck, all beef haircut is a way better name for this podcast.
All beef haircut. Welcome to All Beef Haircut.
That would make it weird for the episodes where you talk about like World War II and shit. But like,
Everybody's got a beef. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
All beef.
real quick,
Give them the Texas chili bowl.
what the fuck is a manger? Like, can anyone tell
Right?
me what a manger is?
I think it's just another word for a crib.
I thought it was like where the animals go.
Yeah, I think a manger is like a feeding device.
That was the point. Was that it was a makeshift manger?
Yeah, because
or a
couldn't
makeshift
afford a-
crib.
Yeah.
Oh, a manger's crib. I thought it was like you'd be manging around, you could be getting some nibbles.
Right,
if
but he
you're
was
in
born in the barn, right?
Right? I mean, that's the manger
Fucker never
part
closed
of
the
it.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, That's how we ended up with the two animals in, or what, the ark or whatever. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, that's right. Remember the manger? No, two animals. Come on.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Yeah,
I'm just mixing up all of my Christian knowledge.
Yeah, I mean that's how it is. It's all just kind of crammed in here, whether I like it or not.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
Well,
except for I don't think we really landed on what a manger is.
Oh, okay. So a manger is the thing that the animals eat out of, right? But when Jesus was born in the barn,
Yeah, because they couldn't book a hotel.
They couldn't. It was everything was booked solid.
Yeah, there was a football game.
Yeah, and there was no fish or bread anywhere yet.
Yeah.
And so Jesus was born in the barn because Mary couldn't even make it to the house, you know.
Yeah, so then he was. So I think they just made that word up because born in a trough sounds way less like biblical.
Well, he was born out of the hoo-ha. Mary's hoo-ha.
Oh, he came out of the vagina.
Yeah, he came out of the vagina. He wasn't.
Oh, he didn't like pop out
he's
of
not
said
a
manger,
creation
right?
of hay. The hay that's in the hay goes in the manger, and the animals usually eat it in there. But then he was born, and like Mary had to like clean up a little bit down there, you know.
Yeah.
So she set his body, his living baby body, newborn,
still alive,
into the manger. As a plate, because it has walls and he's not going to run off.
Yeah. Oh, what do we do with him, Mary? Just put him in the grain over there.
No, they don't. I don't know which book of the Bible this is in, but she had her favorite goat come over and trump the umbilical cord.
Because
nice.
Yeah. It was the goat that got there first. She just called him the favorite.
Do you think they said Mazel Tov when that happened, and then she was like, "Up! Actually, we're kind of pivoting here."
That's exactly how it happened. She definitely said, "Up."
Yeah, I did have to look it up, and a long open box or trough for horses or cattle to eat from.
Born in a trough.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Born in a manger, you're like, that's Jesus. If you see a book that says born in a trough, you're like, this hillbilly has probably got some stories about illegal fireworks.
Absolutely.
For sure.
It would be a completely different story if they just called it what it was.
Yeah.
You know? But I mean, let's face it. Mary had a baby out of wedlock. I mean, like, there's a lot of things that wouldn't have been, as accepted.
My name's Earl, and my birth was immaculate. I'm now your savior.
Exactly.
I was born in a trough and whatnot. And I'm here to, show you the way.
Here I am in St. Petersburg, Bethlehem.
That's right. Hey, it's not easy being who I am, and, I'm going to sell you some fish.
You
Come
get
on.
the loaves for free.
Buy 2 fishes, I'll give you 1 loaf, man. Tell you what. Well, actually, there was... Do you guys know about the brother?
Now it's a podcast, I just have to say, because a white man has said, well, actually. Now it's a podcast.
Hey, everyone at home drink.
Look.
Mark that spot off your bingo card.
Yeah. Speaking of which, can I get one of them?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Sorry, I kind of poured the ice in there.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, actually, I only have
do you
so
remember
many
what you were going to
segues.
say?
Yes, of course I do. I have many things to say. But did you know that there was a brother of Jesus? And his name was James.
Oh, what?
Are you...
What?
I don't know if you're fucking with... If this is a bit. Thank you.
No, this is not a bit. This is... I was going to say history and whatever, but I think it's called 100% beef haircut. All beef haircut. That's it.
How else are you going to get bullshit?
I know.
I got all beef.
All beef haircut. Oh my gosh. No, there was really... Well, actually... There was... I gotta have some sort of segue. Alright, so the dude's name was James, and he was pious, one of the first Christians, to believe or whatever. And, totally stoned to death, I believe is how he met his end. So, he's just got that brother. He's just like, damn it, Jesus, you're always getting me in trouble. Follow my older, immaculately born brother around and listen to what he says. Guess what? Stoned to death.
I don't know, though. I feel like if some guy was like, hey, my brother, he was born in a trough, and he is God. My brother's the God 2, the sequel, and he was born in a trough. I mean, I hate to say it, but I would kind of want to throw rocks at that guy.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. What was James cool with it, or he was like trying to live up to him all the time, or?
Well, when good old Pontius Pilate decided that Jesus had to go down,
Pontius Pilate?
Yeah. So he basically, since he couldn't get to Jesus, they brought him up on like charges,
racketeering charges. Yeah.
Well,
for the laundromats that he was running, right?
No, he was very pious, but they brought him up on laws currently present.
He was pious, so they brought him up on meringue charges.
It was probably Judas who sold him out
terrible.
too.
I'll see myself out.
Yeah, fuck you, Jen.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to acknowledge the fucking fart you just did.
I'll see myself out. That was, you can cut that one out. You can just cut it out. I'd appreciate it.
Metaphorical fart.
Yeah.
To be clear.
Speculative. Okay. Yep, I don't know. It's interesting. Why are there so many Jameses?
It's all connected.
I don't.
It is.
Why do I gotta be brother to Jesus? What? Why? Why is it?
What
James,
if,
I don't know about it.
Like, what did he do? Like, did he, like, try and sell, like, snake oils and stuff? Or, like, was he like, I'm Jesus's brother, buy this potion? Or
That would be the angle for sure.
It was more like, I can't remember exactly what his offense was, but it was basically charges that were, like, of a religious nature that he was not guilty of doing.
He was, okay, James was. Okay.
Right.
I got it.
Well,
because, like, we crucified the other guy, didn't we? So
yeah, but they couldn't, under the same law, get his brother, so they just had to get him under different laws.
So, yeah, so saying that you're God to, the sequel, that's
Electric Boogaloo.
That's a crucifixion. Saying that your brother is God to Electric Boogaloo, that's rocks.
Well,
got it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Did the early Christians really believe he was the son of God, and that's what they were saying?
No, and that's why they killed him, right?
I
well,
guess.
the early Christians didn't do it. The fucking
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those damn Romans did.
The Romans.
Well, they gave pressure to make that happen, I guess. I don't know.
They didn't even make him like fight a lion. They used to do that to other people they didn't like. They'd like go fight a lion, or like, we're gonna fill this arena with water and you're gonna like do like a mock ship battle. Like, that would have been sick. I don't know. Joseph Smith died in a prison gunfight, I'm pretty sure. So like, they got that going for them. That's pretty badass.
Can you imagine the amount of effort it would take in the Roman times to get that much water to fill an arena?
Yeah.
To be all in the one place where it doesn't naturally occur.
That would have to be like, had to have taken days.
It would have probably taken longer than days. Because, like, I imagine that they would build a canal or something. Like, they would make the water run from wherever it's running. They would just make it run right into there, and then everything would have to be blocked off so that the water doesn't get out. And there's no good way to do that in the Roman area, so there'd just be constant little bits of water like trailing off. It would take a long time.
Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta cheers to the engineer on that one. What if your boss gave you that job?
That's a ship battle that I would really like to see.
Yeah.
Hey, I got this crazy idea. We're gonna have a ship battle right here in the Coliseum.
Right?
And the guy who's got to build it's like, we are.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and if you don't figure it out, I'm going to kill you.
This is why unions were invented, actually.
Yeah.
That was the first time.
We can cheers unions for that one.
To unions!
To unions!
Clink.
Yeah, it was very squishy. Cheers.
Well, James
that
provides,
was like
if you do James's podcast, he provides koozies.
Yeah, that was like a koozie rub. It was a koozie bump.
Definitely prevents a clink, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. No, I think you were trying to say koozie rub. I'm pretty sure that's what you were getting at.
I did want to say that. Yeah, okay. How would you even decide how to do that? You've got a regular Coliseum. You're the first person to ever have to host boat races. Okay, so you got to drain water from the aqueduct or something. You got to get it there.
There's like an event planner, and then there's like the owner of the Coliseum, and the event planner is like, okay, I got this great idea. We're going to fill your entire establishment with water. And then somehow we're all going to be outside watching a ship battle. That makes sense.
I want to go to Staples Center and just be like, guys, listen, I've got a great idea.
Yeah.
You're insured for water damage, right? Because I'm going to fuck it up in here. The Lakers are going to be... They're going to be living up to the name.
Well, and then it's kind of wild. On that same, like, platform, they can bring in an ice rink. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's
Bring it in
true.
here and freeze it, you know? And they're like, cool. We figured out how to do that 100 years ago. Yeah, we could... Back in the Roman times, what are you going to do, right? It's like leaking all over the place. You got to have dudes and lions fighting in the middle. Like, how are you doing that? It's like
They
shore it up with wood like a ship everywhere.
They don't even get ice. I don't know. I don't even know how they would do that.
Ice?
Yeah.
So they used to go to places where there were heavy snowfalls or glaciers and cut it, right? Mm-hmm. Or lakes. When it would freeze over, you could go in and harvest out of the lake.
Yeah.
And then they would dig deep holes and store it
limited
in there.
time only.
Yeah, but and if you got it below ground level, you could store stuff in there, and that's how they did ice boxes back in the day. Or so saith the file in my head.
So you might have just made that shit up whole cloth. Huh?
No, I mean, I don't think I
That's
made it
the
up.
end whatever of this podcast.
History and some shit I might be remembering, or
History
maybe it was a
and
dream.
whatever comes out of the file.
Yeah.
That is what happens here on All Beef Haircut. Okay. All Beef Haircut. I love it. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Worst Thanksgiving food. Go.
Oh, that's good.
I hate any kind of Jell-O. I can't eat any sort of Jell-O. Plus, I think, what in the world are you doing with that? I was like, have some hoof.
Pass the hoof.
Yeah.
How's that up?
You got any of that reconstituted horse hoof over there? Got some gelatin or what's it?
I would rather have a hoof just deep fried. I feel like you could make something better out of that.
A deep fried hoof? Dude, dogs would love them.
Yeah.
Give me that deep fried hoof. Mmm.
I don't like the sweet. I love sweet potatoes. I don't like sweet potatoes with marshmallows.
What the fuck with the marshmallow crust?
It's too much.
It's too much. It's okay. Like there's a lot of dishes when you go to Thanksgiving. There's a lot of stuff to eat, right? So like your plate has like a spoonful of this, spoonful of that. You know, you put those fucking sweet potatoes in there.
They're getting all up in everyone's business.
Yeah, you've tainted the stuffing. You've tainted the gravy. Like, you've tainted the mac and cheese. Like, those are crimes.
Your family does mac and cheese for Thanksgiving?
Well, I did it this year.
I'm
and
gonna
I've done
abandon
it at
my family.
I did do mac and cheese this year. Yeah, that was my contribution to the Thanksgiving meal that I went to.
Yeah, I got shamed for not eating the the sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, into going and having it.
I had some on my plate because I also felt like I would be shamed if I didn't put them on there.
I was sitting out there and I had a big old plate of just like everything that I loved. And then the person who made the sweet potatoes came in and was like, "Did you try the sweet potatoes?"
You should have said, "I already ate them."
But I cannot do that.
I know you can't lie. You're like Data.
I'm James the Just, okay? Look,
Yeah. Oh,
I
have
will
the
be
wrong-
stoned to
yeah.
death for my brother. This is how it goes. I don't have a brother. And
He just fucking lied. We
No.
watched him do it.
What? What did I lie about?
Oh shit, he's James the Gaslighter now.
That's great. No, sits down. Where is it? Oh, yeah. You got to try it. It's the recipe just like my mom used to make. Oh, you didn't try it? Oh, okay. I went and got some. And you know what? I just don't like marshmallows.
And they messed up the other stuff that was on your plate. I guarantee, unless you put them on a separate thing.
Well, I think the sweet potatoes with the brown sugar and whatnot, that is good enough. Like, you don't need to put marshmallow on it. Like, what the fuck? Why? You know, the only time that I like marshmallow is after they have been burnt.
You're a s'mores guy.
No.
You know, you got a
actually
beard.
not
You can't
big-
do s'mores. Yeah.
I don't like the sweetness of all that. I'm not a
It's
s'mores
not a
guy.
sweets guy.
No, it's like, we're camping. What am I eating sweets for? Oh, did you bring me ice cream? No, it's
I'm going to eat 15 hot dogs and then drink a 6-pack
Yeah.
of beer. Fall asleep in a tent that's going to smell crazy in a minute.
Dude, there was one time when I got up and then my friends got up and we were looking at making some breakfast and we just hear from way over there in the tent just a loud flatulence, just like
Wow.
and we all look and we start laughing and then my friend Dan pokes his head out. Oh God.
Was he the only
trying to
resident
breathe.
in the tent?
Yeah. Oh, trust me, that small tent and Big Dan, there was no room for anyone
Only
else.
room for Big Dan.
And at that point, the air was unclean because he was like came out of there pretty quick and just stuck his head out. It wasn't like zzz, and then step out.
He had to move quick.
It was an emergency.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah, I don't know how we got there.
That was a great fart story, though. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
That was good.
Yeah, I think Nocturnal Flatulence is a good band name.
I do too. What genre of music would it be? Because I mean, there's some like to me, it seems like black metal or like thrash. You know?
Yeah, it does. I mean, it could be grunge.
Yeah. It could be.
Acapella gospel.
Could be.
Nocturnal Flatulence. We're gonna sing some gospel songs.
Yeah.
Brap.
Sweet little baby of the trough.
Come all ye farters. Or something. I don't know. That was bad. Let's erase that one too.
Yeah.
Something about wassailing. How does one wassail exactly? Well,
What does that word
I
mean?
don't know what that means. I never heard. James is over here wassailing. Like, what are you talking about?
I've got wassailing of the anus. Let me see what the definition of
You're gonna say a
wassailing
word
is.
and you have to look up the definition.
Well, I believe
Who's the wassailer now?
Yeah.
wassailing, I believe, is like whistling and walking or something like that. Or it has something to do with Christmas carols. Some sort of wassail, like wassailing is, something like that. I've heard the word, but nobody else knows what the word is. All right, it's a part of a song. There we go, wassailing, something like that.
We're just letting you dangle.
Yeah, me and David are really buying it. This is the face of two people buying
Oh,
your vocabulary while you're selling your snake oil, James.
wassail. All right, wassailing. Drink plentiful amounts of alcohol and enjoy oneself with others in a noisy, lively way.
That wasn't what
Every
you
day
said
I'm
at all.
wassailing.
Wassailing.
Every day I'm wassailing.
Go from house to house at Christmas singing carols.
Wait, so those can't be...
I like it, dude.
To the window! Wassail to the wall! Till the sweat wassles down my balls.
That's more of the wassailing that I was referencing, I guess. A little wassail action, you know? All right. Comedians often get our wassail on, I guess. When's the last time you got a good wassail on there, Dave?
You know, it's been a while. I think this is a good wassail. I needed this wassail. I've just been, yeah.
I think this is like a wassail accepted environment, right? It was like,
Are you kidding me?
yeah.
Simply no wassailing.
This house was built on wassail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I could use a little wassail.
Some wassail fuels. Stupid.
Open up a can of wassail on your ass.
Some wassail ass. Wassail ass. Oh, I like it. What was that? Drink plentiful amounts of alcohol and enjoy oneself with others in a noisy, lively way. Well, I mean, we're gonna put this out to the world, so I guess that's pretty noisy. I mean, you're making some noise.
Yeah.
Could be accessed.
A lot of people can access the noises we're making.
Yeah, I mean, if you like to wassail with all beef haircut,
Yeah.
we can get it done.
Wassail on down with all beef haircut.
Weebles wobble, but they don't wassail around.
There were so many better opportunities to stick wassail into that. And
I know. I definitely didn't forget. And then
Wobble
just
was
throw it.
right there,
I
Jen.
know. Yeah. We will swassel. And, yep. Got it.
Sick.
Be careful where you stick your wassail. All right. Okay. I like that. Yeah, I do have words in my vocabulary that I don't 100% know the definition of. I bet we could find another one.
We might find another one tonight.
Probably.
What at your like holiday stuff, like is there a family member that every time you're just like, ugh.
I mean, yeah, but like we're on the internet right now. And unfortunately, I've been told they're literate enough to Google and find this podcast.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, there's definitely some of those. You know, the family contrarian. Right? I've been using that word a lot, and I believe that I know the definition
I think
of
you nailed
said
it,
word.
yeah.
Contrarian.
Yeah.
Someone who doesn't really care what they're arguing about.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
But they do indeed argue anything that they want to. Like, I find that I'm not going to go there. We all know some contrarians.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
If this wasn't the holiday episode, we could get sad. But I'm not going to. No, it's the contrarian. What else do we got?
What's
We
your
got other
favorite holiday food? What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Favorite Thanksgiving food?
Yeah.
Dude, it all sucks so bad. Like, it's all just, like, just beige
It's
mush.
Yeah,
it's just beige
mush
mush.
on mush.
Yeah. And then there's turkey, the one thing that's supposed to pull you out of Mush Town. And it's like, what if a bird... just what if a bird was also like a W-2? Like, that's what it tastes like if I like ate a W-2. Not just like I was eating paper, but like a boring paper. Yeah.
Yeah, it absolutely. That's a good way to describe turkey.
Just like a paper mache turkey out of W-2s.
Yeah. Well, that's how my mom makes them. Yeah.
Like, it would be better to shred paper. Is
her,
that what
her brine? The brine she uses is just Elmer's and water.
Yeah.
Some flour.
She got some potato starch in there. It helps it form into the shape of a turkey better.
I I hate it when people attempt dishes and
they don't. Yeah,
and it's just not good.
Yeah,
It's like a shitty version of the dish you want.
Because that's the thing is and then they serve it like it doesn't suck ass. Because like when you didn't stick the landing on a dish.
Yeah, totally.
Like I feel like if you've ever made something, like if it tastes right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like if you're like, I got this. This is Jacques Pepin's, Martha Stewart's recipe for Brussels sprouts or whatever. I didn't have this, but I did have, so I threw it in. Like people who like sub stuff out that is not the right thing. Like you can't sub out. You could sub out like green onions for like normal onions. You could sub out like, if you don't have potatoes, you could use sweet potatoes. Like, I don't know. There's certain things that you could
Throw a turnip in there.
Yeah. But like, if you're like, I didn't have bread for the stuffing. So I used rice or whatever. That's a different dish,
Like,
know?
That's actually,
Get
that's
outta here,
couscous,
Linda.
I think. I
Yeah.
don't know. Nobody's quite sure what that shit is.
What do you think? What do you think Christmas is like at Martha Stewart's house?
It's real pretty.
You think they just get McDonald's?
Yeah, probably.
He's just like, I'm done. Like, fuck off. Me and Snoop Dogg are gonna go get high.
Yes.
Enjoy your
Yeah.
Big Macs, you ungrateful little shits.
Yeah. She sits, her and Snoop Dogg are in like the theater. She's got like like a cozy theater.
Yeah.
And they're just like eating McDonald's French fries and smoking blunts.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to think about Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg just passing a blunt back and forth and talking about.
Like, yeah, what do they have to talk about?
Well, they're kind of both really smart business people that somehow
They're rich. Rich
Yeah,
people
like-
find a way to conversate.
Yeah.
and they just get their hands in everything. It's like, how much money do we need to do this wine thing? It's like, we got to find a partner. And it's like, oh, all right, what?
So it's basically like two like mafiosos going to dinner.
Pretty much.
Totally.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah, talking about how strong they keep their pimp hands and stuff.
I bet Martha Stewart's pimp hand is actually pretty swift and vicious. She's been getting another kickback with that Martha thing on Netflix. They've got a documentary about her where she talks about like her cheating husband and getting put up for the old insider trading and all that. Run her name through the dirt and all. Snoop Dogg don't care about that none.
Hell no.
He's like, I like you.
I love that you can be rich enough to where like you can just talk about getting cheated on and doing crime, and people just pay you for that.
Yeah, hell yeah. There's hope for us all.
Yeah, it's called comedy, right?
I was gonna say, yeah, I guess so. So I was gonna say I've had that shit happen. I've done crime. I've been cheated on. Where's my fucking check?
Yeah, right? No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unfortunately, we only get them in tiny, like $1 a minute increments.
Yeah, someone hands you a 20 out of the fucking back door of a bar.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. There's a quarter on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's luck. That's my luck. I feel like the big things that could have really fucked me up, I miss sometimes. And I'm like, oh, got saved for that one. But the little stuff, always getting hammered on. Like that, the angel of good luck is like, nah, you can suffer that one, fool. I ain't helping you for that shit. You're gonna need me in a minute. When you almost die, I'm gonna save you there. But the rest of the time, I'm gonna fuck with your dice rolls.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, like the other day, I was making pizza rolls, and I put the I swear it's related. I put the pan in the oven, and then I realized I didn't put any pizza rolls on the pan first. I'm not going to talk about what decisions led me to not knowing to put the pizza rolls on the pan. And so I took the pan out of the oven, and I was getting the pizza rolls ready to put on the pan that was now very hot. And I wasn't wearing a shirt. It's really painting a picture of the kind of life I live when I'm alone.
Shirtless, pizza rolls. hot pan.
Yeah. And so the pan, I got too close to it and it burned like my like like low too, like lower hips.
Those are your lily whites.
Yeah. and I was leaning over the oven and it made me like snap my head back up and I got a vent hood up there. And I concussed myself on the vent hood and then went back down onto the pizza roll pan. So that was a day I had a few weeks ago.
Did you ever get to eat?
I did eat those pizza rolls. There was a sort of like an element of revenge in how I devoured those pizza rolls.
Yeah.
Blue cheese dressing with the pizza rolls. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Fuck them up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to
cheese.
say this because you got me thinking about people who might listen to this. But
nobody listens to this.
This is just
Don't
for
worry
us.
about it. Yeah, I don't know. If
they
might be in Indonesia or something.
At the Thanksgiving I was at, a person brought a veggie tray. Nice thing to bring, for like before while we're all visiting and everything. And then he's like, I brought vegan blue cheese dressing, as if he did us all a fucking solid by bringing that shit.
What in the world
it was as disgusting as it sounds.
So you slashed his tires, right?
I mean, pretty much. Pretty much.
Well, why would you want to imitate a food you choose to not partake in? Why would
That's
you
the thing,
do that?
because I've had vegan food that's good, but it's never good when it's pretending to be.
Some people can't eat. Some people like certain things and they can't eat it not because of a choice to be vegan, but because of maybe lactose intolerance.
Dietary
and so they like
issue.
stuff and they seek out that type of flavor. That can be my only justification for it.
But if you're a vegan or vegetarian, why would you still want bacon? Like, you think that's going to satisfy your need for bacon?
Well,
it's not.
And it's
That's
also
a powerful hankering, if I must say.
It's a foul homunculus
You're right.
of what it's trying to be. It's like, oh, you miss your childhood dog? Here's a wild coyote with diarrhea.
Seriously.
Like, enjoy this.
Yeah. What is exact? I am so glad I brought it up. You guys get it. You
feel
so
better
hard.
now, right?
I feel so much better.
I guess if there's like a need, to that you medically, it helps you.
I mean,
to
what
not,
else are
you
they
still
going to
want
have?
Bacon.
What else are they going to use to dip their buffalo vegan chicken nuggets into?
It's like, oh yeah, I don't eat turkey, but I will take some of that tofurkey. I want to imagine eating a turkey, but I'm not going to eat turkey. I just don't get it. It's like, if you're going to have tofu, call it fucking tofu. I don't know why you need to call it bacon. Everybody knows that ain't bacon. Bacon. Even your dog knows that ain't bacon.
I
It's
don't.
bacon.
I don't know. My dog.
What?
I don't have a dog. Not anymore. And that coyote with diarrhea really didn't cheer me up about it.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of a food. Why don't people do that with other things? I guess it's like, never mind.
People do it with cigarettes. That's why we dape. That's why we're chunking fat blinkers, dude.
Because you can't.
Ripping sick dates.
That's e-cigarettes. Okay. When people discuss their flavors. Do we have what kind of flavors? Oh.
Did you see that? I'm sorry.
All right, I guess I got to explain the tab off of the top of the can has gone into
in my
said
beer.
can. Oh, that's no good. Okay.
You got it.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You just shit it out. I'm
Is
sorry.
there-
I'll be all right. It's fine.
Is
I'm
there
not going to swallow it.
is there a Christmas you can remember where you actually got what you wanted? Or Dave, what kind of Christmases did you have? Did you give?
You're setting the stage for this to be so fucking depressing.
Well, I don't know. My Christmases were I'm a Jehovah's Witness boy.
Oh, that's fair. You actually win as far as sad boy Christmas goes.
Well, yeah, to where I saw the Santa Claus coming to every house in the apartment complex, and then they came to my house, and my dad said, "Get out of
Get
here!
the fuck out of here. He's not allowed to know about stuff.
We can't take it." And I'm like, I wanted toys. And we talked about the Baha'i Christmas, which was not Christmas. It was a different celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
We did Christmas like good normal Americans.
Just,
you know. that came out so serious that it started to weird me out.
And then did you dry your dirty socks by the mantelpiece, or?
Oh yeah, the bowl full of jelly beans. You leave them out for, and he gives you cookies in exchange. Yeah. That's how it goes. Yep. No, I did Christmas. I got Zelda for the Game Boy Color one year, and that was a good year.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. I don't remember what the fuck happened the rest of that Christmas because I just played Zelda on my Game Boy, and that was pretty solid.
That's exactly
you
how
turn
that
the
works.
world off with that.
Yeah.
Yep. That's pretty
I
dope.
do, I had half Christmases, because my dad's family. And I do, I talk about it on the stage sometimes about how I wanted a strawberry shortcake sleeping bag, and then Christmas comes and there's a sleeping bag shaped thing and I'm super excited and I unroll it expecting to see strawberry shortcake and it was the Big League Chew guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was for real. That is a real thing that happened. And what's funny is that Angie Bloomfield was in Las Vegas recently, and she came across some Big League Chew gum, and she got it for me and brought it back. And I was looking at the Big League Chew guy. This guy is like a normal guy these days.
He's not a weird, fucked up guy like he was?
He was so fucked up,
he had
right?
Yeah,
he had a big wadded dip. I mean, gum in his mouth.
Yeah.
And he was just burly, and he looked like he just said all the cuss words,
Big League Chew. Are you ready for real chewing tobacco?
Yeah.
Soon you will be.
Uh-huh.
It does look like that guy just finished saying a slur that you didn't even know.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know who that's at, but I know that I can't repeat it.
Yeah.
It's I'm pretty sure that was fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he say? Wassailing? I don't know.
All I know is there's got to be a gum out there that's going to teach our kids how to dape,
Yeah.
What gum would it be?
But were you stoked about the Big League Chew sleeping bag?
No, I was not.
You did not like that. You wanted
but I had to act. I had to I had to bust out the acting skills and pretend that I was crying because there was pepper in my eye, yeah.
That was the best one you could think of?
Oh, wait, what were we talking about?
That was your best Christmas?
You were asking about the best Christmas.
One actually worked out for you. Did you ever get a good gift one year, or was it always the contrarian uncle?
I also have a quick follow-up question vis-a-vis Big League Chew sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Did your family know that it was funny what they were doing?
Oh, no. It was, okay, so in the 80s, right, there was a lot of, character stuff that you could buy, and so there would be, one company that makes all of the things for all the different companies. So, there would be the sleeping bag and so it might have any number, it might have fucking He-Man, She-Ra, it might have fucking the strawberry shortcake, it might have any of these things.
It might
right?
have Big Mike
G.I. Joe
from Big League Chew.
right?
Yeah,
it might have G.I. Joe, might have fucking Mighty Mouse. And then on the back of it, which like it's round, where's the back? But on not the front will have all those people in a jumble.
Yeah.
You know, and then the back will have each one individually with like a check mark by which thing is on the inside, like which thing is on the sleeping bag. But if you are a part-time dad, right, and you're at Walmart, I mean, you know, like you're gonna be like, strawberry shortcake's on there. That's good enough. Let's go. You know, like that's like, you know,
So-
like nobody looked on the back.
So
and
when
made
he
sure.
realized that it was, because he realized in the same moment that you did. I'm just trying to dissect this moment because it's delicious.
It's a very sweet subject here.
Normally, when I see you perform on stage, you don't take questions. You don't do a press conference.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't accept any questions. You know me. Oh, the Jen J, she's great, but she never answers any questions.
I like to leave the last 5 minutes for. Actually, Chaz did that once, and it fucking killed me. Where he did. He had to do, I don't know why, he had to do like 50 minutes or something, and he did 45, ran out of steam, and went, does anyone have any questions about what just happened? And then he did just field questions about his stand-up for the next 5 minutes, like completely in earnest. And I think that more of us should do that.
That's amazing.
No, that's actually, I like that.
That's a good way to kick off some crowd work, for sure, you know? Yeah. It's dangerous. It's a risk. I like it.
You want to do that at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't, to answer your question though, I honestly, I don't know. It's hard for me to remember how exactly it all went down. I just remember a great batch of disappointment, you know?
I love the idea that your dad realized he fucked up, but then you were acting and he was like, oh, thank God she loves Big League Chew.
Yeah. The next day he must have run out and got me some Big League Chew, you know?
Yeah. He's
Probably.
like, I'm going to be the best dad. I'm going to get her this fake dip.
It's so funny though, because like seriously, when I stayed with my dad, he really did take me to the barber and give me a chili bowl haircut. And I do have a picture. I had to take like kindergarten school pictures right after coming back from my dad's. And so my kindergarten school picture is me and my chili bowl haircut, and I'm wearing boys' Velcro sneakers.
Hell yeah.
And like a velour, you know, remember velour? Velour like sweatshirt that had the arm patches, you know, which I think was also like
because you were a child
too.
Professor, yeah.
And I have that picture, and I like to say that I was the son my mom never had.
Yeah.
You know.
Even then, that even if that's still a dork ass son. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't look cute or cool. No, but I do look like a boy who loves Big League Chew.
Here on All Beef Haircut.
You know what? That was my favorite Christmas. Okay.
That's the one you talk about the most, so it's got to
sure
be something.
Is. Yeah.
Well, I guess you answered the question. I don't know if I've ever had like. No, I got my guitar one Christmas. That was pretty good.
When did you start doing Christmas?
Well,
that's a good question.
There's a can of worms, Mr. Ledbetter. And my smoke has gone out.
Did your dad catch you doing Christmas and make you do the whole pack?
No, my dad always about Christmas. He was never a part of any of that stuff. He was always like, Jesus, you know, like he didn't care. He was glad because we didn't have to do Christmas at all. You know, he was like, all right, you know, he didn't give a shit.
My dad's personality is a lot like your dad's personality. Like whenever I've seen your dad, I'm like, oh shit, your dad and my dad would have been friends.
Yeah, he did not care about no witness stuff. He would have rather had me have those toys, but he knew if he said he spent money and bought them for me, no good. If my mom knows that Santa Claus stopped by, also not good. So I think he just shoot him away. Yeah, no.
Quick aside, does James unironically believe in Santa? Sorry, James, hold
That
on.
would be so lovely if it was true, wouldn't it?
You guys telling me you don't believe in Santa?
Oh, shit, you weren't supposed to hear that.
I think Santa's as real as you want him to be.
I believe in Satan.
I think Santa shot JFK.
Nice.
He was the second gunman.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Lee Harvey Oswald and Santa Claus.
Yeah. And one of them was paid by the KGB, and I'm not going to tell you who.
It was the Tooth Fairy.
Well,
Was it the guy in all red? Who knows?
you know, that was a tall order to get for Christmas that year. Oh, that took a dark turn.
Whose Christmas wish was that?
Oh, Lord.
Santa's like, okay, he's
So-
been really good. I gotta go shoot the president now. He's been a Jehovah's Witness his whole life. He hasn't had a Christmas yet. It was you, James.
Yeah, as a zygote, I wished for the demise.
Nobody knows how old James is.
I
So.
know. Yeah, you were his older brother or
Yeah.
younger brother or whatever.
Yeah, they only thought they got me, but I escaped and lived forever. But it's... let me see. Mother eventually stepped away from the witnesses. And she, was like, hey, they didn't treat my sister real good, you know? Because she had a kid. She, got pregnant and was a part of the church and then got married afterwards, and she got in good standing, but they kicked her out again or something like that. But during that time they were really broke and needed help, and they went to the witnesses for help, and they said, no, you're disfellowshipped, get the fuck out. And then they went to the Catholics, and my mom was like, we had to go to the Catholics for help. And then that was the end of that. And then there's been a resurgence. My mother has taken up the faith again and decides that no more Christmas. But for a while there was a time when Christmas was good.
Huh.
Yep. The story with my guitar, my mom
But
actually
what about your dad,
kicked
though?
in.
Does your dad do Christmas?
Oh, Dad's always been about Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he usually sends me some money or whatever.
Nice.
But for a while, the stockings were plentiful. You know? Oh, this is great. I hope that you all enjoyed my family.
I do
history.
love stockings. I like the... that came out wrong.
No, stockings are great. I love me some stockings.
I hate them. I think they're always full of trash.
Oh, that's my favorite, is to fill them full of fun trash.
Yeah.
I'm moving right now, and so I'm just like, what is all of this horse shit? And it's just things I've gotten from Christmas stockings over the
I
last.
got it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you find the Santa-shaped chocolate tin.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, anything edible in a stocking, I'm all about. But it's like, here's a dice game for when your friends come over.
Yeah, that's silly.
It's like, yeah. It's like, I don't have any friends, Dad.
Thanks for reminding me,
Yeah.
Dad.
My mom bought me this little thing. She what was it? It's Adventure Time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Finn and Jake or whatever. She bought me a plushie of the Jake, and it hangs in my truck for years.
Nice.
I was like, this is the
Great.
best stocking stuffer I ever got. I was like, what am I gonna do with this though? I'm just
My
putting it in the
favorite
truck.
is
I
to
don't know.
I like to go to like a weird store like World Market or whatever,
Yeah.
and get weird snacks. You know,
Weird
like
snacks
weird
is a great
snacks
stocking.
from
Yeah.
other countries and stuff. And like the whole section by the register has like just weird little like around things you can use around your house, like like a little garlic mincer or whatever.
Love a
like,
garlic mincer.
right? Like
Yeah.
that's a good little thing to put in a stocking, like, you know.
You fuck with shrimp chips?
Oh yeah, shrimp chips have definitely been in the
Yeah.
stocking before. I fuck with shrimp chips. What about you? Do you fuck with shrimp chips?
I fuck heavy with shrimp chips.
You know
I
what?
recommend
Yeah.
it.
I'm going to admit to the shrimp cup of noodles. The shrimp noodles.
I like the shrimp noodles too.
the shrimp noodles. Yeah, shrimp chips.
Have you ever had them though?
No, I'm not sure that I have because I'd be scared away by the word shrimp
Yeah,
and the shelf-stable product.
there's literally a bag of shrimp chips waiting for me at home because I specifically asked my girlfriend if she could go pick some up while I was doing this
Nice.
podcast.
Shrimp chips. On that, we'll just let David go get his shrimp chips. Thanks for tuning in to All Beef Haircut.
Sponsored by Big League Chew.
Oh,
And dapes.
yeah. Get your, what was that?
Yeah, chum those fat jumpers.
Chum those fat jumpers.
Chumba your wumbers,
Yeah.
getting all wassailing about, daping it up,
All right.
dape it into the new year. Okay, I'm done.
Chumbawamba your wassail or whatever. All right.
All right, I'm sorry. Bye.
Hey, where can we find you guys? Where are you at? What's up?
You go.
Instagram something.
I've returned to the hills in an attempt to never be found, and it's been going great. But if you want to hit my Insta, that's gonna be at Ledbetter Comedy, LED Ledbetter Comedy.
I'm also on Insta, but it's the same old one that I got from way back. So it's just jen.j.96.
All right.
Okay,
History
bye.
and whatever.
Bye.